living now in the 17th century, at the time of Baroque. As you remind, we are in Germany, in the city of Halle. So, may I introduce? This is Georg Friedrich Händel. The little Friedrich is 8 years old. He was born in my hometown Halle, and he has already fallen in love with music. If his father isn't at home, he secretly practices at an old piano. His greatest joy is thinking up new melodies. Beside him, in the red dress, this is Georg Händel. This is his father. He is 70 years old. He is the doctor of the Duke of Weissenfels, and he has a good head for money, and therefore he was very well to do. He wants his son studying at a university and not only becoming a musician. In his eyes, music profession is an unprofitable art. In the yellow dress, this is the Duke of Weissenfels. He is a rich lord and he governs about a big area in Germany. And on the right side, this is Friedrich William Zacho. He is the best organist in Halle and later Friedrich's music teacher. And I'm Friedrich's aunt Anna. I will tell you with our characters the story of the little Händel. Okay, so Georg Friedrich Händel was born in my hometown Halle in 1685. Here you can see a picture where he was born. And this is not far away from the marketplace. And here you can see a clavichord. I told you he secretly practices on an old piano, and this is such an old piano. Yeah, and the house where he was born is near the marketplace. This is the marketplace of Halle. Yeah, this is at the day, and here you can see it at night. Yeah, and now let's begin the story. One day, the father makes a trip to the court of the Duke of Weissenfels.
Now go to bed, my dear. I have to get to Weissenfels. The Duke is ill and he needs my help.
To Weissenfels?
Yes, to Weissenfels. The Duke is injured. He broke his arm.
Please, let me come with you.
You don't dare. You're going nowhere. It's much too far. Stay where you are. Stay in your bed and don't be sad.
Dad, people say that the Duke has a wonderful organ there. I want to play it, please.
So little Händel saw his father hitch up the horses and leave. His family and friends wait after him. The coach passes the gates of the city Halle. Suddenly, the father is shocked when a familiar child's voice calls to him. It's Friedrich. Unbelievable. His 8-year-old son has followed the coach on foot, just to come to Weissenfels. What was the amazed father to do other than to take his boy along with him? Now Friedrich is so happy that he can come with his father.
When will be their father?
In a few minutes. Look, there you can see the gates of the castle of Weissenfels. I think I will be very busy all the time. So I leave you in the care of a personal servant of the Duke. You have to promise that you behave very respectable. Yeah.
Dad, that's no problem.
Arriving at the court in Weissenfels, the servant tries hard to fulfill all of little Friedrich's wishes. He even gives the boys begging to be allowed to play the organ. The old court organist takes Friedrich into the church and shows him the basics of playing the organ. Then he leaves Friedrich alone in the church.
Oh, wow, I'm really happy to play the organ of the Duke. It sounds wonderful. I want to play it every day. Oh, I love the music.
So, and at the end of Sunday Mass, in the church again, Friedrich sneaks to the organ loft and begins to play. He could hardly reach the pedals and with his feet, but his playing immediately catches the Duke's attention.
Who is that at the organ? It sounds so different today.
The personal servant states with a wink that this is a boy of only 8 years.
A little boy? Get me his father.
Frederick is my son, sir. I'm sorry for his naughty behavior.
Don't be afraid. The way he plays is wonderful. It's cool, really cool. Every father has to know himself how to educate his own children. But in my opinion, it's a sin if you don't let your son learn from experienced musician. Music is his way. He's so very gifted.
If you say so, my lord.
Yes, I think it's his mission to become a musician. Please consider it. It would be do no harm.
So Handel's father brusquely agrees and promises to have a look for a suitable teacher. Again at home in Halle, he brings Friedrich to the best organist in Halle, Friedrich William Sacco.
Sacco, you're a well-known man. Please do what you can and cure my stubborn son. And tell him it's not fun to work as a musician. It's be a bad decision. Okay, we'll see.
Over the following years, Sacco explained music secrets to Friedrich. He taught him in a church at the marketplace in Halle. And here you can see, this is the church in Halle. And this is the organ where he practices.
Mr. Händel, you can't imagine how talented your son is.
Oh.
Within 3 years, he had learned so much that he even surprised me. I'm so proud to have such a talented student. Friedrich is a child prodigy.
Lots of people say this. I regularly get offers from Frederick from Jews. Schooling, a career at court as a musician.
Wow, that's great. Do you accept the offers?
No, I don't accept them.
Why not? There are good chances for Frederick to become a very professional musician.
When Frederick was 12 years old, his father died. Now he followed the wishes of his father and studied law. Additionally, he made money with his music. His first real job as a musician was being an organist at the Dome of Halle, in this building. And at the age of 18, he stopped his study of law because being a scholar of law wasn't his life dream. So he went to Hamburg, Florence, Rome, Venice, and finally he stayed in London for the rest of his life. Händel composed a lot of music for the royal court in London. For example, his famous water music or firework music. So I have the firework music for you here, and I want to play it for you. But it could be that it's a little bit. Is it okay? Do you hear it? Okay. It's very famous. So I will skip here because it's a very long music play. And Georg Friedrich Händel was the most famous music star and composer of his time. Today, Händel is world famous. The city of Halle is very proud of its musical son. Since many decades, the city of Halle organized the so-called Händel's festivals. Every year, lots of famous international musicians play at this festival. And you can also hear this music play at this festival and many, many other of his, of him. And so I want to say a big, big thank you to my four volunteers, and I have a little